play the Vikings again. Aaron, quite most memories from your time with Green Bay, play the Vikings every year.
Yeah, a lot of great memories, a lot of good battles over the years, a lot of tough memories. Old Metrodome was a tough place to play. Played them. This will be the fourth place. Played them at the old Metrodome, University of Minnesota, U.S. Bank, and now White Hart Lane.
How are you physically?
Yeah, I feel pretty good. Yeah, I was a little banged up from the week, but I feel pretty good.
Aaron, how do you think you guys are responding this week after the tough game Sunday? And how do you think you're going to cross this Sunday?
You always wonder what it's going to be like on Monday. You know, but I felt like the energy was good, and guys were, optimistic about making the right changes.
Aaron, you've played in London before. Have you been able to give the guys any tips about the atmosphere? Because obviously there's a lot of fans with a lot of different jerseys.
Yeah, told them don't be gobsmacked by what you see in the crowd. You know, there's going to be a lot of different jerseys you see. I'm not sure what the split will be. We played here a couple years ago. It was a lot of Packer fans. So it's it'll be a fun environment, good field, and great fans.
What do you think about the NFL taking?
Hey.
What do you think about the NFL taking the game to London? Next year it's going to be in Spain, Germany, all this globalization.
Yeah, I mean, it's been talked about since 2 CBAs ago about the opportunity to, have more international games, grow the game that way. I mean, the NFL Super Bowl is already watched by, 150 million fans in a ton of countries, so we know the reach that we have, and it's great to be over here, be a part of it. The Packers played in Brazil this year. There's always usually a game in Mexico. I love that we're branching out. I love how we can grow the game.
You're coming up and down this year. Where do you think you are on offense right at the moment?
Well, we've been up and down. We came off a good Thursday night game where we were efficient in all areas, and then just didn't play well at home. So, we're still trying to find a way to get the ball in space to our guys, get our best 11 on the field, and it starts with me. I got to be efficient and deal the ball when necessary, hold on to it when necessary, and make sure we're good on first, second down this week.
Aaron, what are your reactions? What's your reaction to Devontae requesting a trade in Las Vegas, and what do you think about possibly reuniting?
I don't know how much I can say about it. There's tampering, but I still have a close friendship with him. We spend time in the off season together. He's a great guy and a great player, and the rest of that's out of my hands.
You talked today about not being on the same page with the receivers on those plays. What's going to take for you and Garrett especially to get on this? Is that just time at this point?
It's just the details. We got to be on the same page. So the conversations that we have are important. Me seeing the game through his eyes, him seeing the game through my eyes, and just going out there and executing. I don't think it's big changes. Things are close, and one of these weeks we'll put it all together.
Aaron, that game 2 years ago here where the Packers obviously lost, is something that drives you that you want to come into London and put that part of it?
I definitely want to win in London for sure. We kind of hit a wall there in the second half. We're up 20-10 at halftime, and then lost 27-20. So just understanding how it's a change on your body, one different time clock, but no excuses. We got to go out and play 60 minutes. We played 30 great minutes 2 years ago, and that kind of started a little downturn for the G&G that year.
You spoke a bit about earlier this week about potentially the loss of triple. Is there anywhere you would like to play around the world?
Anywhere else? Spain would be fun, yeah. Mexico, France, Italy, Let's make it a week trip, though. Get out. Come on. I'm always saying, let's get out here early, so we can do some things. Last year, Alan and I went to Wembley and watched the soccer game, the U.S. women and the British women, which was a lot of fun. But not a lot of time for that when you're coming over here this late.
How do you almost empathize with Devontae, like when you've had a successful career like you did in Green Bay, and that sometimes a change of scenery can be a good thing? Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, the grass is green where you water it. There's the fear-mongering that goes along with the adage that the grass is not always greener on the other side, but grass is green where you water it. You put the time in, you put intention and attention to whatever you're doing, and you can make a special situation out of being anywhere.
Aaron, you mentioned about the success on the Thursday night game against the Patriots, but Denver is against you 49% on dropbacks. The Vikings themselves are blitzing 41.3%. I know you spoke about Brian Flores and sort of the different packages and what they thoroughly defensively, but where do you see sort of the key areas to attack them on Sunday?
I think it's picking up the pressures. They're going to, pressure line movement, half the time probably. So that's what they've been doing. I wouldn't expect a big change. We didn't necessarily handle it very well last week, so I would expect them to run their defense and master disguise. A lot of different things they throw at you, so we're going to have to be good in protection first and then run the football effectively.
In terms of play calling, I know there's been talk about that in the media. Given the success you've had in your career, we've seen in Green Bay with Rick Paskey specifically, you've always been great at that and dealing with players. Do you think as you get more familiar with this team, because people forget, you're still building rapport with the teammates, do you envision you calling more plays, you're sort of making more adjustments at the line of scrimmage and sort of being able to have more success as an offense as the season develops?
Well, you got to push and pull. You can't get knackered with throwing, quick game stuff. You got to take what the defense is giving you, and you got to, be patient sometimes. There's times push the ball down the field, and you got to be opportunistic. But you can't. You got to fight the urge to force things. And for me, I had to fight the urge to do too much.
How encouraged are you about the way Mike Williams is coming along?
Yeah, really encouraged. Mike didn't do a whole lot in training camp, and you saw some glimpses here and there. But I just think he's getting more comfortable. The more comfortable he gets, the more plays and opportunities he's going to get. So I'm really proud of him. He handles himself really well, like a pro. I mean, he's quiet, goes about his business, does the right thing, and when he's gotten opportunities, he's made plays.
What's it been like seeing the season in Sam Darnold's head from the inside of that catastrophe in his career?
Yeah, I pull for Sam. I've known him for a number of years now. He comes to my charity flag football event. He's a great dude, and like so many quarterbacks I saw when I did McAfee on Tuesday, they listed a lot of guys who are in different places who are having nice seasons, and I think there's a kind of a common through line with that is that they've all dealt with adversity the right way, and they've got an opportunity now in an organization and a system that fits their skill set, and they're making plays. So really happy for Sam. He's one of the NFL good guys.
Take a couple more.
Yeah, did you feel the need to talk to Robert after Sunday with the Cadence comment and then you got the question post game?
Well, I think he felt like there wasn't his answer maybe didn't actually reflect his feelings. Cadence has been a weapon. I think he kind of went in and got a chance Monday to kind of respond to all that. But no, I think there's some driving force to try and put a wedge outside the facility between Robert and I. But we're really good friends. We enjoy each other. We spend time almost every day. I'm in his office talking about things and talking about the energy of the team, the focus of the team, what we need to get done, how I can help him out, how he can help me out. So we've got a great relationship.
For any independent fans coming to see the Jets for the first time, how would you sell being a Jets fan?
Well, I think that you have to understand the Jet fan in America and what they've gone through the last 13 years and really the last 55 years of not winning a Super Bowl. So I think sports fans in general can get behind an underdog or a team that hasn't had the success they've wanted to in a while. So I welcome any and all bandwagon fans to jump on the underdog train of the New York Jets and try and bring some positivity to our fans who've dealt with a lot.
That's two, one there, one there.
Aaron, you talked a couple of years ago about the difficulties getting on the same page with the receivers. You talked about some of the starters and how they won games. You talk there about the guarantee getting on the same page, the same amount of time and likes the free agent. Is that what it really comes down to? Just the money show and once you have that,
Well, I think it takes mistakes. I think it's the best learning for all of us is for something to happen, for me to think it's something, for him to think it's something else, and then us to not be on the same page and to go back and be able to teach those plays up and get on the same page. So the mistakes, as frustrating as they can be, are actually the biggest teachers for us. So the more that we can remember those things, and we don't want to make the same mistakes, but there's been mistakes and not on the same page throughout training camp in the first 4 weeks, and those are the best teachers for us. So we just got to harness those thoughts, whether it's on a Wednesday practice or in a game, and be able to remember those things in the moment and make the proper response.
That's funny.
Aaron, I've seen you come outside the pocket, running, making plays yourself. I've seen you do it with a smile on your face. Can you expect that again in London this week?
I hope so. I mean, there's a lot of bliss when I'm able to do some of the things that I used to be able to do. that I worked so hard this offseason to be able to keep in my game, extending plays. I can't run like I used to. That's pretty obvious, but I can still be dangerous outside the pocket and make all the throws and use my pump fake and just take some heat off the line if I'm able to extend a play and convert. It really changes the tide energetically, I think, for the defense.